So in June, Vinny attended an 8-week placement at Tadworth Court. This is quite local to us. It's the Children's Trust for like brain injuries. So anyone who's had a hypoxic event like Vinny, or a condition that's caused any problems with the brain, or traumatic brain injury, like in an accident or something. So yeah, we started there in June, and he'd done an 8-week placement. Normally it's a boarding place, but as we're like 30 minutes away, I didn't really want to stay overnight, because once the therapy finishes at like 4 o'clock, there's like, you're just there in a room. So yeah, we travelled in every day. It was really, really good, actually. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm quite sad that it's over, because every day he was getting the chance to have physio, do hydro, have SALT, which is speech and language therapy, occupational therapy, which was mainly working on his hands. So that was the aim, was to try and see what Vinny could do with his arms and his hands, because of all the movement he's lost from the brain injury last year. We found out quite a bit, actually. Like, with certain support, which is quite complex, he can actually move his arms, but there's nothing out there at the moment that really does anything to help him fully. So you need to support him here. Well, actually, I can show him support him here like this, but you need to apply pressure at his elbows so he can go forwards, but you have to then have the ability to stop gravity for him going too forwards, and then when he pulls his arm back, have the ability to stop him going too far back. So there's just nothing out there that does all those things in one go. So they also looked at muscle sensors. So they placed muscle sensors here and here and attached it to an app on an iPad called Lucio Mate, which was really good. Vinny was able to play games by himself, just with small little movements, because it just picked up on his muscle movements in his arms. He was able to play things like basketball, and this caveman where he's running around collecting jewels and stuff. I mean, it's something that I am looking into having at home, because I say it's only $1,000, but anyone who's got a disabled kid knows that things are extortionately fucking priced. So it's like, yeah, $1,000 ain't that bad, really. But just definitely seeing how far he come on, just having the therapy daily, and also having hands-on, like people, like during physio, there'd be me, there'd be the physio, there'd be the physio's assistant, so there'd be the 3 of us, plus the nurse, because we always had a nurse assigned to us, so there'd be like 4, 5 of us there to be hands-on to help get Vinny in and out of certain positions. So we actually got him like kneeling over balls and things like that, which is something I haven't been able to do with him since he had a bit of a decline in December. Cognitively, yeah, he's definitely still fully cognitively able. Child is sinking down the floor. Come here. So yeah, he's done really, really well. But then when you go home and you don't have the same level, and then it's back to fighting to try and get him more therapy at home, or paying out for more therapy yourselves, so that you can continue the same level of input that he was getting at home, because it's not physically possible for you to do it alone as a parent, especially with a young baby. So yeah, it's an amazing place. There's a few little things, like every session is 35 minutes, but for some children like Vinny, by the time you've got them in and out of their like buggy or their seating, and you've moved the vents and stuff like that, then you don't really get long to do an activity. So I think there's areas that do need a little bit of tweaking for like certain patients or children, so that it's a bit more personalised to what they actually need. But it's definitely an amazing place. The staff there are brilliant. They work really, really hard, and they really care, and I can't fault them, actually. We really enjoyed it, and they involved all the kids as well, because obviously I had to take Harley with me. So she was getting involved in all the physio and hydro and everything, and then during half term, my stepson Keelan and my daughter Katie come with me as well, and it was, yeah, there was never any issues. It was just a really nice place to be, and it's beautiful up there as well, especially when the sun was shining. The grounds are amazing. So definitely a charity I would recommend supporting, if, like, I know people do support monthly charities. I would definitely look into the Children's Trust, because the job it does for these kids is somewhat amazing, really. But yeah, that's an update on Tadworth Court. We've been home now probably about 4 weeks. And yeah, there's been quite a lot going on, which I will update. I'm not going to say tomorrow, because I said I was going to update the next day and I never do, because life is busy. And yeah, so, but you're doing all right, boy, aren't you? So yeah.